happy Monday. Thank you for joining me for this week's Weekly Wisdom. Now, this week, I honestly have debated as to whether to share this story or not, and I've gone back and forth a dozen times, but it was such a pivotal moment of complete strangers coming together to do an amazing thing for me and my family that one, I wanted to share, but two, it's also to help us remember that these small things that we do day in and day out, that to us are just small things, can have a huge impact. So many of you may or may not know, but my mom passed away on August 4th, and she had had a stroke the week before. We were in the hospital for a week with her, and it was a challenging experience. And the nurses at the hospital were absolutely amazing, but they did this one specific thing that required not just the nurses, but the aides and social services and everybody to really come together to make this happen. You see, my mom, when she had the stroke, it was a couple of weeks before her and my dad's 49th wedding anniversary. It was completely out of the blue and unexpected, and to say that it was a shock is a little bit of an understatement. My dad, when we had gone into the room that she was going to be in for the rest of our stay, my dad mentioned that he wished the beds were bigger. When my dad walked out of the room, I asked the nurses that were in there if there was any way to get another bed to lay next to my mom's bed, just so that way that they could share. A couple hours later, I had left to go take a shower, get cleaned up, and on my way back, I saw a bunch of people outside of my mom's room, and I immediately panic. I'm not looking at what's happening, I'm just seeing a bunch of people outside my mom's room. And the nurse walks out with a big smile on her face, and she's like, "How did we do?" And then I saw why there were so many people. They had found a really big bed. They had found a really big hospital bed, and they wheeled it in, and they shifted everything, got my mom comfortable, and my dad was able to spend naps and evenings lying next to my mom for the rest of the time that they had together. This meant the world to my family. This is one of those things, y'all know I love making magic. It's working at Disney. That was my favorite thing to do, was to find these moments of pain and help alleviate them for the guests. And I felt like all of the magic and pixie dust that I had done over my time at Disney came together in that one small moment. And everybody that I talked to and said thank you to, they were like, "We were just doing our jobs." It was just their job. For us, it is something that we will never forget. We never understand the impact that we have on others when we're just doing our jobs. We can blow up these negative moments in time to where, oh my God, I have ruined this person's life. But when we do something good, we're just doing our jobs. Take a moment the next time that you have something that you did good, even if it was something small. And give yourself grace and give yourself thanks. Thank the people that helped you do it. Don't underestimate these small moments, because they mean the world. Maybe not to you, but to somebody. And to the nurses at Gundersen Hospital in Crosse, and the aides, and the social services team, and the hospice team, the doctors, and everybody that came into contact with me and my family. The people that cleaned the rooms and made sure we had water and all of the things. Thank you. You made the most difficult week of our lives better. And for that, I can never say thank you enough. I hope this video makes its way into your hands, and know the impact that you had on me and my family. So with that, have an absolutely amazing week. Hug your loved ones, and then hug them again. And take time to appreciate the small moments, whether it is somebody just doing their job for you, or you doing your job for somebody else. Don't forget, you got this. I'll see you next week.